Hey everybody, Neo Flynn here, and we are back once again. It's the Sports Shorts, and this is a Sports Shorts special edition, the MLB Playoffs 2010. I was originally going to do these picks on my last episode as the dog pumps the camera. If you hear jingling, that would be him down there. He may even start squeaking in a minute. There you go. Take that away. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I was originally going to do these on the last episode. Number one, I forgot. Number two, I ran out of time. And it's a good thing that I did because I actually had the matchups wrong. And it actually came down to the wire as to what the matchups were actually going to be. As the Braves decided to nearly choke it away and San Diego decided to nearly steal it. But last day of the season, Braves won, San Diego lost. So there's your matchups. So we will start in the American League. Remember the first round is 5-game series. So Rays have the home field advantage in that one, and I don't see the Rangers beating them. The Rangers have good bats. Vlad Guerrero, Josh Hamilton, but I just think the Rays are too good this year. So I don't see the Rangers beating them. I've got the Rays winning that in 4 games. Next up, number 2 seed Twins versus the wild card Yankees. Kind of odd to see the Yankees in there as a wild card. Most people thought they were a shoo-in for their division this year. And I actually think that the Twins can give them a run for their money. The Twins did get home field advantage in that series. And I think that is going to be the difference. So I'm going to say that the Twins are going to take out the hated Yankees in 5 games via the home field advantage. So that leaves us with the Rays taking on the Twins in the championship series. And my heart really wants to go with the Twins, but I think the Rays are better. So I've got the Rays winning that in 6 games. Moving over to the National League, we've got the number 1 Phillies taking on the Reds, who I don't know what to think of the Reds this year. I thought at some point they were going to lose it, and they never did. They stayed ahead of St. Louis the whole season and actually looked really good. But the Phillies, as much as I hate to say it being a Met fan, the Phillies are just too strong. They, especially in a 5-game series where they've got those 3 pitchers that I would put those 3 pitchers up against anybody. So I got the Phils. I think the Reds will get a game in there somewhere, but I got the Phils winning that in 4 games, which leaves the Giants and the Braves. It's funny. I was driving home from work today, and they were talking about the series, and get your playoff tickets for games 3 and 4. 3 and 4 you might see a sweep, and I'm like, yeah, you might see a sweep of the Giants over the Braves, not the Braves over the Giants. The Braves looked good early on, all the way up until the All-Star break. Even coming out of the All-Star break, they still looked good, but these last month or so has not been good to the Braves. A lot of people want to blame it on Chipper Jones going down, then they lost Martin Prado. I just don't think that lineup was ever as good as they thought it was. They had the most last inning wins of any team, which means, yeah, you're pulling those games out, but you're not putting teams away, and you're bringing it down to the wire. And I don't know. I think the Giants pitching staff, again, like the Phillies, they have an excellent top of their pitching staff. The Braves have an okay pitching staff, but the problem with the Braves is, they were fighting so hard just to stay in the playoffs that they've had to throw their top guys out there, whereas, the Giants didn't have to do that. They could set their rotation up, because they pretty much didn't have it locked up, but for all intents and purposes had it locked up. So, yeah, I've got the Giants taking out the Braves in 4. As much as I'd love to see a sweep, I think the Braves will steal that first game at home, but I think the Giants will get them in 4. So that leaves us the Giants at the Phillies in the National League Championship Series, and I just can't bring myself to pick the Phillies. So I'm going to say that the Giants are going to pull the upset, take it in 7 games. The Giants still steal the series in 7. And thanks to the Braves, the Giants will have the home field advantage in the World Series. And I think that'll be the difference in the World Series. You got, if my picks come true, you got Tampa Bay taking on San Francisco. A couple of great pitching staffs, great lineups, and I think home field advantage will be the difference in that one. So I've got San Francisco winning in 7 on their home field. Thank you to the Braves and Brian McCann for giving them that. And yeah, there's my baseball picks, guys, for the playoffs. Like I said, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen, but I think the better teams will prevail overall, except for the one upset that I picked, which is the Giants taking out the Phillies, and then the Giants actually winning the World Series. So I had to give it to the National League. I couldn't go American League on that one. So there's my picks, guys. Let me know what you think. Make your own picks if you want to. You can do a video response or just leave a comment. Let me know what you think is going to happen, and hope you guys are enjoying these. And we will be back Thursday with the regular edition, where I'll go over my picks from the weekend and do a new set of picks for you. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care.